Welcome back to the British Open with our ongoing coverage. Shane Thompson now taking on Adam Bassoo. If you weren't with us just before, you missed the defending champion going through into the last 16, Cole Bedford, beating Ryan Pisani 6-2. Tight early exchanges, but then Cole sprung to life and surged over the line. This also a last 32 match. Both these players have been in sparkling form this weekend. Shane opting for the early safety. So Adam Bassoo at the table on reds. Just a little update to what's going on around in the outdoor arena in these last 32 matches. Tom Cousins, he is on the hill against Dean Richardson 5-1. Dylan Leary 3-2 up against Connor Jones. Gary Clark 4-1 up against Zach Cooper. Andrew Patchett is through, beating David McNamara at 6-2. Ricky Jones 4-3 up against Gareth Manning. Josh Yahaz on the hill against young Jaden Billingham 5-3. Joe Prince, Aidan Hughes 4 each. And that is all that's going on outside of here, which has just started. Some more, obviously some more big games to still go on in the outer arenas. Chris Smelling is still in. He's taking on Neil Rayburn very shortly. They're in the 1 o'clock session. Adam Davis, Rob Warren, Joe Nolte, Justin Astley, Tom Jones, Ian Alley. And we'll just have another look at this. I was just looking at the scores, and would you believe it? Black ball in the pocket, and the opening frame, well, we'll go to Adam Bassoo, courtesy of a very nice gift from Shane Thompson. Well, all gifts gratefully received, says Adam. So it will be Adam to break off as well. Wouldn't he just love to compound Shane's misery by breaking and dishing? Well, he's going to have a chance. The big news this morning, Declan Brennan, the number 2, is out. 6-3. He lost to young, new professional Charlie Earnshaw. Fantastic result for Charlie. And also Craig Waddingham is out. Ian Alley disposing of Craig 6-1. That was on the TV early this morning. That was our first match. Craig not quite at the races, his normal standard, but Ian Alley missed 1 ball. That's all he did in that match. So you can't ask anything more from Ian. As Adam Bassoo, well, he's got a fairly awkward red on the left. And after this match, we will turn our attention to the Women's British Open. They're down at the quarter-final stage, and we will have action from Becky Watkins, and she'll be playing against Emma Parker. That will be a very good match. Now then, Adam Bassoo. Can he dig this down? Right hand side on the keyboard, try and kick that awkward red out into the open. Oh, just shaved across the side of it. Adam coming to look and see if he can squeeze it past that yellow in the bottom left. It's very tight to me. As Nick Finn returns from a brief holiday. I think he's been down a theme park, have you, this morning?
You don't want to know where I've been.
No, we don't want to know where you've been. Anyway, Adam Bassoo with his double on the red to try and get to 2-0. Oh, it's a great shot.
Oh, he's okay, I think.
Oh,
that's
that
close.
is tight.
I mean, it goes to top left.
I mean, because this will really hurt Shane after Shane knocking in the black early on in the first frame.
Did he? Oh, whoops. It's just such a brutal. These races to 5, races to 6. So brutal. 1 or 2 mistakes can be the difference. This is so much harder than it should have been. It's tight past that yellow too, but he just flicks the yellow. It was so tight past. It did go, but he had to just shave that yellow.
He's been unlucky there because he's played that so well, that double, and just to come back that extra couple of millimetres and end up sliding behind a yellow.
And Shane's one of those players you've got to take every chance against him. Because he will snaffle these, I'm certain. So Aidan Hughes, the Nugget, is through against Joe Prince. So we know that Cole and Tom are already through.
Jaden Billingham trying to hang on there, pulling it back against Josh Jahaz. Josh still on the hill in that one.
Cole's got the winner of Ricky Jones and Gareth Manning in his next game. Tom will play the winner of Connor Jones and Dylan Leary. Going to come across 2 cushions, bottom and side, to come on a short position. No, he did line it up because it would be a better angle just to float up table from there, but this way it's a little bit more tricky. You just need to go side cushion and back across. Should still be simple enough. Perfect. Yeah, he did eye up that short rail position, but obviously didn't like it. A bit harder to get on that line. Kept it simple and kept it very nice, and he will level things up.
Right, Adam Bassoo will be cursing his luck. Very nearly got to 2-0 in front. There's Shane Thompson doing a little bit of tip repair. It's a bit of filing. remember doing that once. I was in a European Championship. And I was doing that mid-match. When I pulled my sandpaper away, the tip came with it.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that was great. Playing with my break cue for the rest of the match.
Still one.
No, I lost.
Oh no. I've heard you picking up a broom handle before and beating people.
Umbrella once.
Umbrella.
Yeah, my mum and dad had a pub in Cornwall. We used to have the fella there, the pasty man. He delivered all the pasties and came in one day and I said, I'll play you for a box of pasties with an umbrella off the lawn on the garden. And he did. To be fair, he was useless. So that was handy. I heard him a couple of times as well. I think he got sacked in the end because I think he
Giving away too many pasties.
Yeah, about 20 boxes of pasties for the pub. It was great. I think I was better with that umbrella when I did play. Anyway, Adam Bassoo. On the Reds. Won't come too far.
Josh Jahaz has beaten the duel.
That's a big win for Josh.
Isn't it,
He was ahead all the way through, and
He
then
was, yeah.
I think he got to something like 5-2, and then Jaden's come back to 5-4. But yeah,
Yeah, 6-4
the
win.
Jackal. He don't want to be anywhere near Tom Cousins, the Jackal, because that's Tom's nemesis, Josh Jahaz. He's one of the few players that seems to have Tom's number. And I'll tell you what, he is in the same half of the draw, actually.
Yeah.
Just looking at it. But it won't be for a couple of matches, so it would be something like semi-final. I think that would be a meet-up if they both got through. And then you make Josh favourite.
I can tell you that next up after this match is Becky Watkins versus Emma Parker in the women's quarter-final. And then we head back over to the men's section at just after 2 o'clock for action from the last 16. Games still to be decided. We'll let you know as soon as the schedule's been fixed. Wait for a few of these games to finish first and see how that draw shapes up. Pick a few plum draws. There's some good games already this morning. Ian Alley bursting out of the blocks against Craig Waddingham this morning. He was fabulous, on great form, and he really enjoyed his time in the arena. Someone put a post on social media saying that there was a lot of tension in there and really enjoyed that win.
Yeah, after that women's game, we're going to have 2 ties from the last 16 before we go for our afternoon break. And then when we come back in the evening, everything will be played down to our champions. So Adam Bassoo So wants to pop this red in the middle, but he's got to play this in a way where he pushes the yellow out of the way without the cue ball going sliding away to the left. So either really, really soft or you punch it, and he's played it nicely.
Beauty.
So Adam Bassoo gets back in front. 2-1.
Frame 4, Adam Bassoo's break. Within 2 frames to 1.
Dry break for Adam Bassoo. No, it's not. Have I missed a ball there somewhere?
Yeah, he made a ball.
Where?
Middle.
Oh, he did as well.
Right to middle. They always say, Tony, the eyes are the first thing to go.
I'm over here.
Red ball's in play.
2-for-1 deal for Adam Bassoo. He Don't care that that ball went in. Here's other fish to fry. Can he get to the potting angle of the red just above the yellow on the left-hand side, or does he need to give it a nudge? The ball that's just above it is the perfect ball to give it a nudge, but he's not got the line to do that. If he does need to move that red, he's going to struggle to do it now. We're going to find out if he can get to the potting line. I don't think he can. I don't think he can get to enough of that ball to drop it in the middle. He needs to move it, and he's not got the angle.
Extension call.
Look at it. I don't think that goes.
No, it's going to be a double. We know he likes a double, Adam Bassoo. But that one, you'd have liked to have come back another couple of inches here, so you don't have to play the cut with it, because it's holding for the black again. And we've already seen him play one double and played it well, but didn't get on the black. We've seen him get another double, and he's done exactly the same again.
He has. I mean, he may just be able to get through the.
And this is the thing with not
thin.
having a cue ball a couple of inches down. He's got a bit stuck out. He might be okay.
Yeah, I think just.
Cue ball should be okay. Just looking at the angle of that, should go up towards the top and hit that yellow.
Ooh.
Well,
I'm surprised he hit it at that pace,
I was
Tony.
just about to say the same thing, Nick.
Was it necessary? I don't think it was. I'm not sure what benefit you get from hitting it at that pace. That was well judged. Had to worry about where that yellow was going. Didn't want it to stick behind the 8 ball, so he hit it at a good pace to make sure it came out. Couple of times now. Thompson's been let off. You could say, legitimately, Adam Bassoo could be 4-0 here. He's had a chance in every frame, Tony.
Yeah, he has. He's just when he's got near the black ball, it's all gone wrong. Let's see Shane try and move this one that's on the rail here, just screw back into it.
Gary Clark's on the hill against Zach Cooper. Ricky Jones on the hill against Gareth Manning. 5-4. Gary 5-3. Dylan Leary 3-2 up against Connor Jones. That one's a slow game.
Extension call.
This is not ideal. No, sir. Missed it. Missed the yellow and conceded the frame. It was just because he got the wrong angle on that last ball, and he really had to do something with the cue ball there and put all his focus into that. That's an unforced error and a big error as well.
Yeah. Shane, a little bit sketchy this morning.
Yeah, he was gifted a chance. Gifted a chance. I mean, he's already played this morning, so he should be. He should
Well,
be
yeah,
a bit
of course, yeah. It's lunchtime. Sorry,
Yeah,
it feels like morning.
it does. Yeah. But, he's already won 6-1 today, so he should be feeling pretty good.
Well, he's played well yesterday. I mean, he's played well all weekend, to be fair.
25 against Within 3 frames to win. Yellow balls in play.
Chance. Tops is through. Great control. Yellow on the left hand side goes past the red. He's looking at the line now. Play that to middle. No need to move it.
So Thompson digging himself out of a hole here.
Frame 6. Pursuit to break. Within 3 frames to 2.
Bassoo still with a 1 frame lead. Another incredible miss.
Yeah, that would have been sort of brain ball, really. Took his, well, I don't know if he took his eye off it, but that was a huge miss there, and relief probably for Shane Thompson. So he can take the yellows now, and he will.
Yellow balls in play.
So we go into the last 10 minutes of the match. Adam Bassoo 3-2 up, Shane at the table, and the 15-second shot clock is now in play.
Second shot clock now in play.
Landed absolutely plumb on this ball to middle. The plant needs to hit this with a little bit of pace as well, just to make sure the yellow gets past that red. Very well judged again. Couple of small errors from Shane, but apart from that, he has looked pretty solid. There's so little that can go wrong with this this cue action, though. It's just so classic. Uses a huge tip, relatively speaking. It's like 10 mil, which is as big as you'll find on any pool cue. But he gets so much action with the cue ball from that tip. Most players, I guess the average would be 8.25. Between 8 and 8.5 would be for most players. You can go, some players like Rob Chilton played with 6.5 mil. Crazy. I don't know even how you control a cue ball. I tried a 7 mil tip once, and you put side on every single shot you play.
I played with 7.
Did you?
Yep. But it was a lighter pool ball when I play. Obviously, these new balls now, like the Diospheres and all that, they're a heavier ball. So I do occasionally still play here and there, and I did get a different cue and went up to like 8.5 mil, because with the heavier ball, you know, with a really small tip, you start to see your ferrule start to compress, and so I think now it's sort of changed a bit.
Let's try again.
With the old pool balls that a lot of players will remember, the cue ball's very light.
Yeah.
So you didn't really need a great big tip on there. But there were players that played with like 9 and 10 mil. You know, like having a mushroom on the end of your cue.
Yellow balls in play.
Who had nothing easy to go at, so electing to play a containing safety shot. Shane, well, he's sent the red into the pack and broken open everything for Adam. Something about that top left pocket. There's a couple of times the ball hit that, and it looks like it's gonna stay there and drops. Clock becoming a huge factor. 6 minutes 40 left. Makes this a huge frame. And it also brings the possibility of a 6-red shootout into play. What's the plan for the 8 ball here? Does it pass that red down to this bottom pocket? It's very tight.
Well, Adam Bassoo, all his problems have basically stemmed from getting from last ball to the 8 ball.
Yeah. He's missed another.
That's big there. That
Another
really is
very
big.
late ball. Wowee. Shane immediately looking at these 2 reds on this right hand side of the table to see if one of them either went off the yellow or he could flick it off the red just to open that up. Yeah, I think that's what he's looking at here. Taking one of these off the yellow.
Well, Shane wants to take these balls out probably in the slowest time possible.
Yeah.
Get 4-3 up and not leave too much on the clock.
But flicking the yellow aside now clears the path to get onto the red on the right side. So he can now land on it. Can play this as a shot to nothing.
He's playing safe.
He is playing safe. That surprised me because
Has he left a bit of a gap there?
no, I don't think
Well, he
so.
had a little look down there. I think he was a bit concerned.
I don't think the potting angle. I think he can flick the side of it, but not get to the potting angle. But I'm surprised that I thought that red went to the top right, and he could have played it as a shot to nothing. Could have just, yeah, that's going to be frame over. Could have just stunned back, and if he misses it, he would have covered both of the other yellows. 15 seconds, no time to think though.
I think he made his mind up a couple of shots before what he was going to do.
Yeah,
And he stuck with it.
predetermined. Yeah.
Well, we know what he's going to try and do now, and that's to take this frame and get himself 4-3 up, leaving about 3 minutes on the clock.
Well, he's going to leave this 8-ball long.
Yeah.
If he finishes above the red, he can just drift below, and it goes to middle. It's a simple drop into middle. This one a bit trickier. Still fully expect him to
Yeah,
get
I
it.
prefer that angle where you come in across it rather than if you're the other side cutting it down.
Yeah,
I just think this makes it a bit easier.
yeah, 100%.
Nicely done by Shane. He now edges in front 4 frames to 3. 3 minutes 12 left on the clock.
You're a shake of the head. He's not happy about something. He just won the frame, Shane.
Yeah, he's not quite at his sublime best, and
Yeah, I mean, he prides himself on the fact that, I mean, his cue ball's exceptional normally, and it was just all the way through this, his cue ball's just been slightly off. You can see what he thinks of it.
yeah, and Adam Bassoo will curse his luck really. Played 2 doubles to get onto blacks and
4 frames to
didn't get on them right. If you put those 2 there, because he lost both of those frames as well. You know, it could be a whole different scoreline.
Well then, I did say that the 6 red shootout could come into play. It could be a factor. Bit of a mixed bag here. I think probably forced into going yellows. Yeah,
extension call.
has to be yellows. Oh, that's another. Just a disaster. Right from the off. Little unwanted flick. I mean, he was trying to full ball contact and he flicks it and goes in behind the 8. And now suddenly, from a golden opportunity, he's in trouble. And that's in off. Ball in hand for Shane. This has been a disastrous little run of play here from
Well,
Bassoo.
we know what Shane's going to do. He will try and run this clock down.
Oh, you're going to hear the beeps.
Yeah,
Immediately called his extension.
well, he has 4 loose reds he can play,
Yeah, that's going to burn a minute off the clock.
and that is exactly what he'll be looking at. We'll try and kick one out here. Kick the one out on the left. Would you believe he's gone through all those gaps?
That was risky.
Well, he'll be annoyed now because he hasn't got an easy pot
I
now.
know. And that's why I say it was risky. I think if it's me, I'd take the 4 balls in the open, take a minute off the clock, and then you can take another 15 seconds off if you, as you're trying on your last shot. And now he's let Adam back to the table with 1:30 left.
Yeah, and he's left him with an easy starter. So
Yeah.
this is it. Last chance saloon for Adam Bassoo.
1 bad yellow on the table.
Yeah, you can get it out now. Play the yellow at the bottom of the table. Spin the cue ball into the red.
I think in hindsight, you know, Shane will look back at that.
Oh, no.
dear me.
No. So he got too much top on that one. So Shane is going to be let off. This has to go in.
It does.
Oh, he's got it.
Does.
Oh, my God. And he's on the next ball. Wow. Here we go. We're going to have some late drama.
But it comes back to the fact, Tony, that Shane had 4 balls in the open. Just take your open 4 balls
I know.
and burn the time off the clock. Why try and kick a ball out when you don't need to? What's the point of that risk?
Well.
Oh,
He's
come up
pulled up short.
long way short. Very difficult to get on this 8 now. He's looking at the...
Well, has to play the cut in the middle. The cue ball's going to collide into that red ball. This depends where the cue ball lands. So,
Double.
one swipe of the cue here. He can either double it into the top corner. He's looking to see if he can cut it along that rail. I think the double's the shot.
Me too. So does he.
He's got it. Oh, my God, he's got it. Would you believe it?
And Shane must be sat there thinking,
Oh, that is unreal. Look at that, Adam Bassoo.
and with 8 seconds left on the clock, you go back again. I mean, I'm going to say it again. Why not take your
Yeah.
4 open balls? You would have burnt enough time in the clock to not give Adam that chance.
No emotion there from Adam. Shane is probably sat there with a bitter taste in his mouth. He's going to be going first to set a time for Shane Thompson to try and beat. So here we go. Hit them fairly firm.
It's a very good layout though, Tony. Just about
He needs to move quicker.
keep potting. This could be early 20s.
No,
Oh, not so much now.
no. I think we're heading towards, I was going to say 30, but this has picked it up a little bit. Oh, he took a long time to cue that one.
Didn't he ever?
So it was nearly 30.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of those. It's not. You fancy Shane should be able to do that. This is a better split. If we can just get the cue ball under control. Oh, no. And Shane misses a ball. Now then, if that doesn't go in.
Oh, that's...
Oh,
Oh, he's lucky that's dropped. Now he's still got a chance.
this is going to be very, very close. I'll tell you what. I don't think he's going to do it.
He's not.
He's not going to do it. That is that.
Especially with that miss.
And I'll tell you what, a very, very disgruntled Shane Thompson is leaving the arena here.
He'll be fuming.
Adam Bassoo, well, he looks quite stunned that he's gone through. Not the greatest time in the world, but it was good enough. So Adam Bassoo will advance into the last 16. When we come back, we'll hear from him.